What's up, guys? Welcome back to Coaster Has, the most metal theme park channel on YouTube, and today we are at Kentucky Kingdom. This is another park I haven't been to in a very long time. Last time I was here, Storm Chaser was currently under construction, so I haven't ridden that. I haven't ridden Kentucky Flyer, and technically I haven't ridden Roller Skater either. So we'll see. That right there is Lightning Run. Last time I was here, I described it as a nuclear airtime machine, and I think that's a pretty good way to describe it. But now they also got an RMC. Let's see which one's better. I seem to have misplaced my sunblock and my glasses strap, so I guess I'm not going to be riding rides with my sunglasses today, but that's all right. I mean, you know. I still 100% stand by what I said last time. Nuclear airtime machine. I am so happy we're getting one of these types of roller coasters in Kansas City. It won't be at Worlds of Fun, it'll be at the Mattel theme park that's opening in a few years. I know that one will have inversions. I hope it still has the killer airtime that this thing does. This park's a little weird in that it's divided in two, like literally divided in two. You have to cross a bridge or just straight up cross the street in order to get to the other side of the road. I'm gonna go for Kentucky Flyer next. I've never been on one of these like small 50-foot gravity group coasters, but I hear that they're really awesome. Another thing that's kind of weird about this park is the water park is literally intertwined with the theme park. Normally they're separated, but no, you like have to go through here in order to get to some of the other roller coasters. I really don't like Ferris wheels, but I might ride it later just so I can get some good video. All right, I just got a Zen ride on Kentucky Flyer. I was the only one on the train, very back row. And yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything like too insane, but yeah, it did have some good airtime. If I had kids, I would definitely want that to be one of their first roller coasters because you know, it's tame, but it's intense at the same time, if that makes any sense. I wasn't able to get any footage of the ride because, as I said, I was literally the only one there. And like, what am I gonna film? The train just sitting there? Maybe I'll come back later, maybe do the front row, and hopefully maybe there'll be more people here next time so I can get footage of the ride, but yeah. Kiddie coaster time! Okay, Roller Skater was a fun little ride. Definitely appropriate for the little ones. Park honestly doesn't have any bad roller coasters. They got two extreme thrills, and they got some moderate rides, and yeah, pretty much anything for any age group. I still cannot believe how big that splash is. All right, I saved the allegedly best for last. Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, I just got off Storm Chaser. I feel pretty great, but at the same time a little disappointed because I just got off Lightning Run, and honestly the two rides feel pretty much exactly the same, except this one has inversions, so that's like the only like significant difference. I've also ridden a ton of RMCs this year. Previously, I would be lucky if I even got one in a year. Now that I've ridden a bunch, I don't know, maybe I feel like I'm getting kind of used to them and they don't faze me like they used to. But don't take that to mean I didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was the best ride here. Better than Lightning Run. I just felt they were a little too similar. Park is super dead today. There's no more than like a train wait on pretty much every ride, if there's even a line at all. So I'll definitely get some more rides on it today, see if I feel a little bit better about it later. All right, the last thing I need to do, which I've already done before, Thunder Run. I remember this spot right here on the track, it like jerks you to the left when it turns right. And the rest of the ride was great, but that one part was just like, ow. Let's see if that's gotten better. Okay, Thunder Run. It was rough, but it wasn't like painfully rough. That is until the very last turn. It like really pressed you in and I could feel my brain rattling. As for that one part over there, I braced myself for it, so it wasn't too bad. I remember I rode this 3 times last time I was here, and the first 2 times weren't too bad. The third time it was really bad. It was kind of weird. Whenever we were like going over an airtime hill, it just suddenly became really, really smooth, and then we hit the bottom and it's like, ah! No, I've never actually been on one of those. Should I ride it? The correct answer is hell no. I'm not riding that. Okay, back to Storm Chaser. Well, I rode Storm Chaser 2 more times, once in the front row. It's definitely a front row ride. Yeah, I have a much higher opinion of it now. I'm feeling a lot better. For a second there, I was like, am I tired of roller coasters? Hell no. And now to see how I like Lightning Run after riding Storm Chaser. I'd wait in it if there were more shade, but there's like no shade in that line, so. You know, this channel is called Coaster Heads and not Flat Ride Heads. I've never ridden one of these 2nd generation Enterprise rides. We have a 1st gen at Worlds of Fun. I've never been on one of the 2nd gen. Might as well do that. All right, you ready for a flat ride review? Yeah, let's do a flat ride review. So the 1st generation Enterprises, the main difference is that they set you inside gondolas without any restraints or seat belts. All you had was centrifugal force, and that kind of added a little fear factor, and it was really comfortable. And if you're with a partner, you could cuddle them basically the whole ride. Really the only upside I see is that your feet dangle, and that's about it. The restraints were super tight. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not gonna do the Ferris wheel. Yeah, basically I'm gonna ride Kentucky Flyer one more time and go back and ride Storm Chaser one more time, and then I'm gonna head out. Well, the good news is there's people in the station, so hopefully I'll get footage of a train. But the bad news is, in order to get like the rest of the ride, I'd have to go into the water park. And people kind of get weirded out when you bring the cameras into water parks. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up filming the lift hill and the brake run. It's a lot better in the front. You actually like get legit airtime in the front. Plus the train was fully loaded, so it was going faster, and it's later in the day. Yeah. All right, one more ride on Storm Chaser, then I'm calling it a day. Boy, has my opinion changed on this ride. You know, I think it might be my new favorite RMC. Outlaw Run has been my favorite RMC for a very long time, but I think this rivals it. Yeah, as you saw in my Silver Dollar City video, or didn't, whatever. I'm getting rid of my like full list of favorite roller coasters and just starting from scratch. This will definitely be high up on it. I'm gonna do that at the end of the year. Well, that about wraps up our day here at Kentucky Kingdom. I gotta drive a couple hours to the next park. It'll be the last park for at least a month, at least for me anyway. I try to upload every Saturday in case you can't tell. By the time this comes out, it might be a week or two before you see the next vlog, but I do have more trips planned in late July, so I'll be visiting 5 parks then. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So what band am I recommending today? Let's go to England. Some thrash metal from England. Onslaught. Great band. I've been listening to them a lot lately. Never really listened to them before, but now that I am, I'm really hooked. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Stay metal.